It was the year 611 CE, deep in the silent moonlit valley of Nakhla near Taif. The desert air was crisp and the sky stretched endlessly, filled with stars. Under the dim glow of the moon, a lone figure stood in deep prayer, his voice carrying through the night like a melody. That man was Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. Unknown to him, he was not alone. Hidden in the shadows, a group of unseen beings gathered, drawn to the powerful words he recited. They were Jinn beings made of smokeless fire, intelligent, unseen, and living in a parallel world to humans. They listened intently, mesmerized by the Quran. And at that moment, something incredible happened. The Jinn were so moved by the words that they immediately believed in the message. They rushed back to their kind, spreading the news of what they had just heard. This mystical encounter was later revealed. And remember when we directed a group of Jinn toward you, listening to the Quran, and the Jinn themselves said, "Indeed, we have heard a wonderful recitation. It guides to righteousness, so we have believed in it." This tells us two things. Jinn exist, not as myths, but as real, intelligent beings. They can hear and understand us, even when we don't realize they are there. But how does this connect to our modern world? It starts with understanding what Jinn are truly made of. Jinn are a separate creation from humans, neither angels nor devils, but a race that exists alongside us, yet remains unseen, according to the Quran. And he created the Jinn from a smokeless flame of fire. This means Jinn are not made of physical matter like us. Instead, they are made of energy, something we cannot see with our eyes. But science tells us something interesting. Some scientists believe in multiple dimensions, places where beings could exist outside our normal world. The human eye can only see a tiny part of light. If Jinn exist in other types of light, like infrared or ultraviolet, that would explain why we can't see them, just like we can't see radio waves. But they exist. Scientists say 95% of the universe is made of dark matter and dark energy, things we cannot see or touch, yet they exist. Now, think about this. If science accepts invisible forces shaping the universe, if physics suggests parallel dimensions, and if Islamic teachings describe unseen beings, then could Jinn be real, living in a world just beyond our sight? If so, can they interact with us? For centuries, people have spoken about Jinn possession, cases where a person suddenly acts strange, speaks unknown languages, or shows superhuman strength. But is this real or just a mental illness? Some doctors believe Jinn possession might actually be mental disorders like schizophrenia. But many cases cannot be explained by science, and the affected people recover only through spiritual exorcism, not medicine. Science shows that strong electromagnetic fields can cause hallucinations and make people feel like they're being watched. Could Jinn exist in an electromagnetic state, affecting the human brain and causing whispers or shadowy visions? People who have had near-death experiences often see beings of light or darkness. Are these just brain illusions, or are they glimpses into the hidden world of Jinn? Even the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, warned, "Verily the shaitan, evil Jinn, flows through the son of Adam as the blood flows through his veins." This leads to an important question. If Jinn can affect us, what do they want? Islamic teachings tell us that Jinn are of different types, some good, some neutral, and some harmful. Some Jinn live peacefully, never bothering humans. Others try to influence thoughts, create fear, and mislead people. This might explain why some people feel an eerie presence when alone. Some claim to have been attacked in their sleep paralysis, or Jinn interference. Some places, like abandoned houses, are known for paranormal activity. But if Jinn can be dangerous, how can we protect ourselves? If Jinn exist in unseen dimensions, how can we stay safe from evil ones? Reciting verses of protection, the Prophet, peace be upon him, said, "Whoever recites Ayatul Kursi before sleeping, a guardian from Allah will be appointed over him, and no Jinn will come near him until morning," avoiding fear and weakness. Just like wild animals attack the weak, negative Jinn target fear and emotional instability. Staying strong in faith and a positive mindset reduces their influence. Controlling your thoughts. The more you focus on something, the stronger its effect becomes. Being too obsessed with Jinn makes the mind vulnerable. Instead, focus on faith and protection. But here's the final question. If jinn are around us, could they be watching us right now? Are jinn just ancient myths? Or do they exist in a hidden layer of reality beyond modern science? One thing is clear, the world is far more mysterious than we understand. Through quantum physics, psychology, and Islamic knowledge, we are only beginning to uncover the unseen forces shaping our lives. And maybe, just maybe, jinn are watching us, even as we try to understand them. What do you think? Do you believe in jinn? Have you ever had a paranormal experience? Let me know in the comments below. Jazakallah for watching.